Okay, there it is right there. And it's about 10 or 15 feet off the trail, which is good. And I guarantee you they're going to be nosy with it. That's good, that's what I want. I'm going to go up here to my other spot. Sit down for a little bit. Whew. Might take one of these jackets off and put it back in the backpack. Oh. But over the years up in here, you know, I really wasn't experienced as far as videoing, and I'd see them and I'd hear them, but by the time I got the camera out and tried to get it zoomed in on them, it was a clusterfuck, if you know what I mean. So I'm a little more experienced now. I'm gonna see what I can get. If I can get the same scenario that I had a couple weeks ago, you and I will see a Squatch juvenile at his finest of trying to hide while watching me. I did get some last year, this past fall. I got 4 of them on there. And I grant you, it was comical as hell. Got one laying down behind a little stump big as a twig. Looked like a burnt. Still got like a sore thumb. One sitting up between 2 trees on a log. You can see both of his legs and his hands. And one out in the open in the laurel brush. And the other one next to a tree. Wait a minute, I take it back. One in the laurel brush was next to a tree. Then the last one was between 2 trees looking over, and you can see his from his mouth going up. It's comical. And I can guarantee you there ain't many people who can get video like that. I got it. I have Squatches on my videos. But people who's never seen one are contradicting it. They're saying it's fake, hoaxing, and they don't realize that. You've been up in here long enough as I have, doing what I've been doing here in this area. You will learn to realize, you'll learn to hear the sounds, you learn to listen. You know what animal makes what sound and everything else. That's what you got to worry about. But I wish I could have got lay on them back in here. It would have been nice. You know, let them experience what I do. Daniel's experienced it quite a few times here and in his area. So, and yeah, he has caught Squatches in my area on video. He caught 2 juveniles. He basically he walked up on them. They heard him and they hauled ass. Well, they were right in front of him, about 45, 50 yards. He zoomed in, I zoomed in on it, and you could pick their face and their eyes up, clear as a bell. That was pretty cool. So, there's no denying that there ain't no Squatches here. That's bullshit. They are here. And the more I'm up in here, they're used to me already. It's just basically a hide and seek game with them. That's what it mainly is. It's survival. The way the juveniles are, it's their survival at their finest. Trying to hide, but they're not quite good at it yet, but they're getting there. And I like it because it's teaching me how they progress and everything. They're in here right now. They're following me. I can hear them run up. They're running up through there, getting ahead of me and everything. That's the cool thing about it. Let's see what else we got in here. Okay, we got that structure right there. That structure right there. Okay. Now, we come over here. Let me show you something. People don't pay attention to it. Just little minute things that you pay attention to, you know. Like it's right here. This is what you got to pay attention to. As you can see, this is laid down, and that that limb right there, it's on that side of it, with the limb holding it there. If you pull it back, it'd go on over. You know, I hear movement over in there, but I really can't tell, but that's probably there. That's where the road goes. There's an old broken one right there. See what I mean? You've got to learn to pay attention and listen, understand. That's how you get a Squatch. I don't care what other people say, like, oh, you got to do this, you got to do it scientifically. No, you don't. You do it your way. Oh, in other words, I'll tell you this much. The best way to get a Squatch is to act natural. Do what you normally do. Don't pay attention on people. Oh, you got to do it the scientific way. You got to do it this way. You got to use this. You got to use thermos. You got to use parabolics. No, you don't. All you need to do is just use your common sense, understand the critters that are in your neck of the woods, and listen for sounds. They will give themselves away. Like when I made that video back up in there where I said, where I was, well, basically the video was being made on how Squatch gets his location away. And I got lucky, and they give themselves away, and when I turned my camera to the right and I zoomed in at 80 yards, there were 6 of them there, but I got the big boy right in front of me, squatting down behind a tree, and he was bigger than the tree anyway. I got him. I zoomed in so close when I got home, you could see the hair coming off his body. And behind him, to his left, up on the hill, I got that juvenile, or that young adult, popping his head around the tree, snarling at me. Over to the right of him, left of me, up about 20 yards behind him, there was one standing up between 2 trees. And you could see him plain as day. You know, like I say, you know, they're some people call it cloaking. It's cloaking to a point because they use nature to hide themselves. And people's got to realize that, you know, there's a lot of things that Squatches do that we don't understand, and we never will understand. But we will get better if we just keep doing what we're doing, like me. I've been doing it since '81, and I've learned a hell of a lot. Right now, I'm still learning the meanings of their structures. Their Indian structures to a point. You know, Indians did them, everything like that, you know. So we just basically have to see. Now I'm going to start into a small watch it. There will be peace in the valley for me. I sound like I'm sounding like I'm choking a turkey on a Friday evening day. Doobie-dee-doobie-dee-doobie-dee-doo. I can say I was down here behind the front of that tire when I seen 20 yards in front of me. They were laying down, moving. I thought it was a turkey, but it wasn't. It was a juvie on the ground, trying to act all casually, but he boo-booed when he moved. But I didn't take the camera out and shoot him. It was my dummy dingy-doogie. Doo-doo-doo. This is the best way to tell you. By singing, he doesn't realize what I'm doing to him. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. I'm gonna take a trail to come in the back way from around what they do. I haven't been down this trail in about 6 months, but they was right over there, about 20 yards. There was one, maybe 2. They was about 5 foot tall. Ice cold black face, and big brown eyes. I will be back in a short